I'm Ira Epstein, and here we are on Monday, and this is the 8th of July, 2024, about 8:20 a.m. Central Time, and your morning flash update. Now, in terms of news, one big piece of news. Today ends our 4th of July holiday. I wanted to give enough time for people to get back from the holiday to take advantage. 35% off any of my courses, 35% off any of the one-year purchase of a subscription. You can upgrade, you can't downgrade if you're a current client to get any of these as well. How do you get them? It's simple. You move your cursor to the top up here, there's an icon, or you can go to iraepstein.com. Courses are under courses. Research is under research. Can't be easier. When you see the price, remember, when you click on it to buy it, the next thing that'll come up is a page showing the discount. So that is where everything will be. So you see the retail first, then you get to the yearly. Make sure you're on the yearly to get that. Got it? All righty. So in terms of news, well, we did have an interesting news. We're going to have today the consumer credit coming out at 2 o'clock, and that they're looking for the market to be up $8 billion, another $1.6 billion that the consumer has taken on. But we saw in France the election results, and in France what has taken place is you have the far left of all things winning the most votes. I didn't say a majority, winning the most votes. There is no majority. So you're going to have a gridlock parliament. I don't know who President Macron is going to choose to be the prime minister. We'll find that out soon. The prime minister did turn in his resignation, and Macron asked him to hold back on that until a decision could be made because of the gridlock. We don't know the factions that are going to come together and try to get something done so that the president can make some choices. That is where you're at on that. Democrats return in the United States to Congress today. You saw the calls. You saw the George Stephanopoulos interview, I'm assuming, on Friday night with the president. He said he is not going to back down. He is going to continue the race. And there are more Democrats saying that he shouldn't. The one thing I liked was what George kept pressing. You know, I'd like everybody to take the cognitive test. Trump, you. Actually, I'd like to see over a certain age in Congress it be mandatory requirement. In that way, we know we've got the right people, at least medically speaking, in the right job in terms of brain function. I don't think it's a bad thing, especially as we have in America so many career politicians, Biden being one of them. Dollar index down a little, but it's sort of a mixed bag today in the markets. You're unchanged in the yen. It's tried both ways to go down. The market widely expects that the Bank of Japan on the 31st, today's only the 8th, on the 31st may well go ahead with a rate hike, but that's not a certainty. Copper's holding on to the gains that it made last week, whereas you're down in the silver and the gold. The word is that the World Gold Council said that China's central bank did not add to their gold purchases in June. They didn't do it, in fact, in the month before. In the grain markets, every time you go home on a Friday, you have to worry, what's the weather going to be like, good, bad, or not, because you're at that point of the growing. Now, you leave that fairly soon. When the crops are, so to speak, set, then it's going to be a matter of moisture and heat. And you're getting to that point now. And we've got both of those going in the market in a positive manner. I don't know if you saw yesterday's Grand Prix, the NASCAR in Chicago. It rained during it, but prior to that, it wasn't raining. So we have been getting showers, no showers, and now we're going to get more showers. It's not just Illinois, though. It's Indiana. It's going to be a lot of parts of the growing part of the market. In Bitcoin, did the market bottom out in the 54,000 level? That is a question that the market's going to have to ask itself now. I still think that in the cotton market, rallies here could be coming up to get sold. Barrel did hit Texas, not having a big impact yet. The rains and the flooding's pretty good. I saw that they got wind gusts up to 89 miles an hour, but the rain is constant. It's coming in 3 to 5 inches an hour, and it's a slow-moving storm, so that's going to cause the problems there. So, again, I want to remind one and all that the sale is going on, 35% off, iraepstein.com, or move your cursor up here. I will talk to you all at the end of the day with our market wrap-ups. Have a great trading day.